Get this show going, man.
Welcome to the Bleding Burgundy.
Are we on here yet? Are we live? Holy fucking shit! Oh my god! Are we live?
With your hosts,
Max, can you hear me?
90% of them are wrong. They're
Well,
fucking
all
wrong.
Max Taman,
You've got a plate of shit and you've got a bowl of shit. They're the same thing.
Scott Hartley,
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Yeah.
John Taman,
What the hell was I talking about?
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
and now the world's worst podcast host, John Taman.
I don't give a fuck. You can call me whatever goddamn name you want about we and the world's worst podcast host. We are the goddamn Washington Commanders, and we are victorious in the final seconds of the game.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Oh, we're holding on. Yeah, I can hear you.
Are you saying that we won?
We won!
Are you fucking serious?
Dude, you don't know?
I got in the car when they scored the fucking touchdown and said,
Dude, no
Are you
shit.
kidding me?
We hit the fucking Hail Mary, and Noah Brown caught it in the end zone. We won!
What the fuck? No way. There was 23 seconds left.
Dude, this is a moment in podcast history. Jesse finds out on the Bleding Burgundy Podcast Mashup.
Are you
that
fucking shitting
we won.
me?
No, I'm not shitting you. I am not shitting you at all.
Okay, hey, you should put. I'm glad you didn't put our nameplates up because I said embarrassing.
I saw it.
Well,
dude, I'll tell you.
if that's the case, that was the greatest goddamn game I ever fucking saw in my fucking life, man. What the hell?
Look, man, all three of our UK brethren have begged out because it's late over there, and Scott, of course, being in Turkey, it's very late over there. So we are here for ourselves. This is John and our Jesse, who's over there in black, who's driving home right now from watching the game, and here is Max down below. And yes, Jesse, we won with no time on the clock on a Hail Mary. Look, Tony Romo was calling the play, all right, the first play. He said, what I would do here is run an out pattern and stop the clock and try to get maybe 10 or 12 yards, and then you're in range for the Hail Mary. And that's exactly what they did to McLaurin. He caught the ball, went out of bounds, stopped the clock. Jaden Daniels threw a fucking beauty, dude. He
threw it 70 yards in the air.
He was harassed. He had to move around. He had to get away, and he had to find an open area to be able to throw it. And even Jim Nantz, the piece of wood that runs, CBS Sports, said, "Oh, he's finally got some time." And dude, it just bounced right into Noah Brown's hands. It was the most beautiful.
It landed at like the 2, and it just bounced right up, and Noah Brown was just right there. It hit him right in the hands.
In the end zone. Goodness! In the end zone. I tell you what, I've been watching Redskins, Commanders, Washington football team football for 50 plus years. That is one of the all-time great plays right there. And Jesse, you missed it in the truck because you finally decided, oh, it's hopeless. I'm not going to.
Look, it was getting late. I had to come take my fucking dog out.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, let Burrows in.
Jesse, you going to get your cereal now?
I don't see him yet.
No, I bought an extra bag last night when I went to it. No, I'm in my driveway now.
Burrows, you should have a link in your Twitter feed there.
Jesse, you should go right now onto Twitter and watch it because it's everywhere.
I'm telling you. No, he's driving a truck. Don't tell him.
No, I'm at home.
Are you really?
He's
Did
in
you
his
pay your
driveway.
electric bill this month or what? Jesus Christ, he's at home.
Can y'all still see me?
Yeah, you're down in the basement with the Girl Scout you captured last month. All right. Yeah, we can see you. You're kind of sideways looking.
So, all right,
silly or serial killer like.
Let's be honest here. Before the last 4 minutes of that game, while Jesse's off doing his own thing up there, the first 56 minutes of that game, what happened?
For one, we knew that they were a tough side. Their defense is good, okay? And even though we moved the ball on them down there, we got down inside the 10-yard line and self-destructed a couple of times.
4 times.
4 times. We self-destructed. Of course. I'm not going to be on. It's going to be way too late. Hey, there you are. What's up? What's up, boys?
I'm in my fucking car. She's kicked me out. I woke up the entire fucking street. I'm in so much trouble, but I don't fucking care.
The Nelson Mandela Housing Project is all awake thanks to Andy Burrows.
And
I'm literally in my
is Scott getting merged, getting hung right now?
I'm going to get a beer.
No, you stop drinking. You can't do that. Scott is probably being harassed right now by the Muslim police going, why are you up past curfew?
Oh, yeah. Be careful, Scott.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what. And Jesse, I'm so sorry that you missed this because this was a classic.
Hey, you all right?
Oh, I just saw it.
I'm trying to think of 5 bigger plays because I'm trying to think of bigger plays.
I watched it. It was amazing. It was freaking amazing. It was like Noah Brown when he caught it. He couldn't believe he got it for a second and then started running. It was great.
It was so easy. It fell right in his hands. I tell you what, by tomorrow's Bleding Burgundy podcast, I'm going to come up with a list because I'm the old guy on the show and I know old guy shit of plays that I think that fit with this play in terms of big plays for the Commanders, Washington Redskins, and Washington football team. This one ranks way the fuck up there. I'll tell you what, that was amazing.
I can only think of 3, and those are the Super Bowl plays.
No, I can think of a few more.
You know what's even greater at this moment right now is all of them fucking Bears fans thought that they won the game. They had the game, and Jaden just fucking ripped it out of their asshole, and that's just fucking.
Jaden raw dogged him, is what you're saying. Jaden raw dogged him right at the end of the game. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll say this to you Bears fans in regards to your first-round pick. Other than the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game, he looked like fucking garbage. He looked like a goddamn high school kid out there that didn't know what the fuck to do. I said this multiple times in our chat. He looks like a rabbit or a squirrel. He looks like a squirrel that gets caught in the middle of the road. Fuck, 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 fuck. The thing is that somehow he manages to get out of it at least a few times. But he looks like a rookie. All you Bears fans that said that our quarterback was a one-read quarterback and that he couldn't do this all to the left or to the right or whatever, your quarterback looks like a rat in a maze who's been given methamphetamine. Burrows, do you have any comment on that particular go? We got Andy Burrows from the Bunker Podcast and from the BBC. How are you, sir?
I'm actually speechless. That could be one of the greatest NFL games, ending to a games I think I've ever witnessed in my fandom. It is absolutely pouring down with rain. I'm freezing fucking cold. I'm sitting in my car because I'm pretty sure I've got to sleep in here tonight. But I don't give a shit because we have just won the greatest game, ending to a game I think I've ever fucking seen. So I'm going to get comfy in my car and fuck all you Bears fans. We've got the greatest quarterback in the fucking league and fuck you all.
Andy, may I make a suggestion? Get in that car, drive it around the block all night honking your fucking horn.
I'm going to
go Commanders.
I'm going to get naked in this fucking son of a bitch. I don't care.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Scott. Over there in Anyata, Turkey, or whatever. Over there on the Mediterranean shore of Turkey. How do you feel about this? Are the people of Turkey out in the streets celebrating and shooting off their AK-47s?
Well, I was about to jump in the pool, but my wife said, no, you probably shouldn't.
Oh, well, I guess his wife said, fuck all that. You're not going to be talking about this.
I just woke every single person in the entire fucking hotel up. Yeah, I've just woke the entire hotel up, but it's all good. I'm just going to go and get a beer for 24-hour bar, which is
I've just broken the entire hotel
miles away.
Yeah,
right. What you do now, Scott, is to take any kind of suspicion away from you. Pull a fire alarm. Max, what was your reaction to this game? Honestly, in your lifetime, I'm trying to think of a bigger ending to a football game, and I can't think of one.
There's not, and I mean. Frankly, until 4 seconds, we were completely preparing to do a different show.
I just get a beer.
Yeah, we were.
We were. I was sitting here depressed. My mother called me and she said, "Max, what just happened?" And I said, "Our defense fell apart when it couldn't." And she said, "All right, I'm going to bed." And then she,
it's fucking 7 o'clock.
And then she hung up.
7.
And I just watched the last play. I was so embarrassed. I was depressed. I was going into this thinking we're winning. Scott, what's the beer of choice?
FAs. So
FAs.
It's
all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
It smells like
you're just
for the taste of Obata's jockstrap. Drink FAs.
If it was, mate, I couldn't give two shits, mate. Right now, it is fucking awesome.
But-
That is so good. I tell you what, Turkey didn't know who the commanders were until I was screaming my fucking head off before. Oh my God.
You're going to get hauled into a shipping container and detained for a few months.
I just want to say that
Where'd Jesse go?
I punched the ceiling.
Oh, yeah?
I jumped in the air and I punched the ceiling.
Jesus.
My
I go up.
my daughter's just texted me saying, "Mum says stay in the fucking car."
All right, so I honestly, I was going to say, why don't we go ahead and say what's the play that turned the game? But obviously that we know what it was. It was the final play of the fucking game. They did have a lot of plays during the game where I thought they were really playing well. It would have been nice if they could have pushed some touchdowns in. But overall, I think they did the things that we all thought that they should do to win the game. They controlled the clock. They controlled the ball. Jaden Daniels didn't really have much problem. They didn't turn the ball over. So I think this was a major, major fucking win. Jesse, I had said on the podcast on Friday that this was a stepping stone. This was a telling point, this particular game. Not necessarily a game against the Ravens, but this game. How do you feel after this for the Commanders going forward?
You got to feel good, right?
Thank God he's there.
We're 6-2. We got a.
Is he there?
You know,
All right, Max, same question.
we just did that with a backup left tackle and a right tackle that got slapped in the face and decided to go out of the game.
What was that he
You know,
All right. Can y'all hear me better now?
Yeah, I can. Go ahead. Same question.
All right. No, listen, we're 6-2, man. It feels great. It wasn't the greatest performance by the offense, but the defense showed out. They're getting better, and they kind of just like my tagline says, embarrassing for the Bears. I mean, they suck.
They did. They sucked. Look, aside from getting beat right off the bat, I thought in every phase of the game, our running game dominated them. The only thing that we couldn't do was punch it into the end zone. Scott, what do you think as you're walking through the hallways of this Casbah?
It was just unbelievable. I mean, I've never seen anything like that as an ending, but as a game overall, probably should have punched in a few more TDs. I was worried with about 4 minutes to go, thinking we've probably blown this now. But big plays, man, at big times. Johnny Newton, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just to take that. He had a great game. And then Daron Payne with the tap tackle at the end. I know Tony Romo said it in the commentary, but when you look back at that, he said, this is, if that wins them the game. And sure enough, it probably did.
Are you going upstairs or something?
Yeah, it's about a 4-mile hike to the bar.
Oh, okay. But, you sound like you're on mile 3.5.
Seriously, dude. I have never experienced an ending of a game like that ever.
For your team, yeah.
Not for my team.
I'm telling you, like I said, I've been a fan for 50-plus years, and I can't remember many games that were better than that. And I mean, really, winning on the last play, I've seen that a couple times with kicks, a couple of miracles here and there. I think my favorite Darryl Green play, which we didn't talk about last week when we were talking about Darryl Green, is the one in Detroit where he picks the ball off right before, I think it was at overtime.
Is that when he got tackled into the end zone by the linebacker?
Yeah, by his own lineman. Yeah, by the linebacker, picked him up and carried him in the end zone. But, I was ecstatic at the end of this football game. The statistics, I don't think, are going to show the story of the game because I think we dominated this team. Jesse, what do you think?
Do you want stats?
Yeah, it seems like we did. I mean, I think, just on the defensive side of the ball, at one point in time, Caleb had more rushing yards, and this was into the third quarter, I think. Caleb had more rushing yards than he had passing yards.
Into the fourth quarter.
Was it into the fourth quarter?
Mm-hmm.
And, I think we just fell off in the fourth quarter as far as the defensive side of the ball goes. But I think other than that silly St. Juice penalty, I thought that was pretty much the dagger right there.
Yeah, I did too.
The defense, They played well, man. Hats off to the defense. They were going after Caleb. Johnny Newton, man. He's definitely going to get a couple butt pats tomorrow from us. And I thought Mathis played extremely well. Hey, is the defensive line playing better now that John Allen is gone?
Well, they did today, and I mean it's the first chance we've seen to watch him. You know,
this is game 2. This is the second game.
They were fired up today, and that's for damn sure. And I like some of these backup tackles, man, that come in there. This what's his name, Day, with his hair all long and whatnot.
Sheldon Day, Mathis is stepping up.
Mathis is
he got it right.
That's a butt pat for John right there.
There we go. I advertised this particular post-game show with whatever condition we're in, and I will admit that I've had a few alcoholic beverages. That was a game to toast. And we should. Andy Burrows, a person who has not. Who would you say is the man of the match here?
You've got to give it to Jaden, just for the fact that he played through the injury, the play at the end. They were the commentators were saying, "Oh, maybe you bring in your backup quarterback now to throw the ball." Fuck off, man!
Fuck off.
He's just played with, you know what I mean. And I think that injury was getting worse as the game went on.
Sure.
You've got to give it to him. Full credit to the young man. You know what I mean? Rookie my ass. I mean, he played like an absolute veteran in that game. His situational awareness at times was incredible for a man that was hurt as well. I think there's only one man. You can choose many people on the defense, but I think there's only one man that can get my man in a match, and that's JD5.
All right, I have a question here from Bruce, Australia.
Scott found the pool.
I will donate £100 to the hog farmers on payday on Thursday if you jump in that pool right now.
Go ahead, into the pool for Jaden Daniels. Into the pool for the biggest win you've ever seen. Did he do it? Oh my God!
Put it big on the screen.
You got to do it fully clothed. Don't take your clothes off.
Oh, let's see. Did he jump in the pool? Oh my God! He ruined his phone. Oh no, he didn't. He just.
I thought he was gonna do it.
What happened? Oh, you turned yourself on mute. That's what you did. He turned himself on mute. That's what he did.
Oh, what's this look now? Uh-oh.
I didn't say I'd give you £100 so we could watch you have a dump.
No, we're going to watch his big flabby ass jump in the pool with that. He's going to get himself down to his undershorts. Come on, dear Scott. Let's go into the pool.
No, come on, Scotty. $100 to the hog farmers.
All right, so hey, man. All right, the man of the match. Who did you say there, Burrows? You gave it to Jaden Daniels.
Jaden, all day long.
All day long. I think that's an easy choice.
Lou for me. Yeah, but Jaden.
All right, so Jaden, Jesse, go ahead. Who you got for man of the match?
Man, that's tough, man, because I think the defense as a whole pretty much won this game. I think. So I'm going to give it to Luvu. I think he was a man on a mission today, and I don't necessarily think the offense played very well. They made a lot of mistakes, kept shooting themselves in the foot, especially in the red zone with penalties. And them fucking refs, man. It was kind of one-sided today.
Yeah, they made some stupid. Can somebody explain
stupid
to
calls
me?
And stupid non-calls there was a horse collar and a hip drop on Jaden on the same.
That's right, by Montez Sweat,
and no call.
That's right. That was a clear hip drop. You could show that in class to say this is a hip drop, and they didn't call it.
The refs were terrible today, really bad.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Cameron Newton had a hell of a game today.
That would be who my man of the match was, either Newton or Bobby Wagner. They both had amazing games.
Yeah, I'm going to ask the question: how is it that we can be called for a penalty when they are in our side of the fucking line of scrimmage? All right, there was 2 times we got called for penalties. One was for an illegal formation or something like that, but their guy is in our side of the.
That's pre-snap. Illegal formation.
I understand it's pre-snap, but god damn it, man! You know how is it that the referee can stand in front of Jaden Daniels until there literally is 2 seconds left on the play clock?
So the reason for that is because
there is a reason for it.
When the offense substitutes, the defense gets to match.
Okay, so
And it is on the offense to allow the defense enough time to substitute. So when you see there's the late substitutions, and then the umpire will run in front of the quarterback to allow the defense to match, if the play clock expires or if someone jumps or whatever, it is on the offense to allow that to happen.
Well, I think that's a load of bullshit, especially when you can see that the fucking guys the Bears are loafing it to get on their side of the line of scrimmage. I just think that there's something fundamentally wrong with there being a penalty called for you having a formation problem when they are on your side of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, but when you're down that far, they can't be anywhere else but on your side of the line of scrimmage. Because both times that happened, we were inside the 15.
Yeah.
The players can't be on the sidelines past the 25.
All right, so Max, give me your man of the match.
Simply because he talked the best shit out of anybody, Terry McLaurin.
Oh, dude, he said, "You ain't shit.
You ain't shit.
You ain't shit." That was beautiful in slow motion on TV twice. You ain't
Yeah, that was
shit.
great.
That was great. That's a leader right there. You know, and all these people that say that they want their kid to grow up to be like him. I agree. You know, because there are times in your life, even if you are a good, clean living person, that you ain't shit makes all the difference in the world. Especially when you're running up against somebody who ain't shit.
So,
Burrows, do you agree?
I fully agree. I mean, it was that's why the guy is elite. That's why he's our best player. Yeah, it was an incredible moment. I hope my daughter goes into school next week, and when her teacher says something to her, I hope she just turns around and says, "You ain't shit."
You ain't shit. There you go. I love it. I love it.
Pull up
Scott,
Yams thing real
Scott,
quick.
go find a bellboy who's dependent on your tips and tell him you ain't shit.
No, I'd rather not have spit in my dinner, thanks.
So Yam down in the comments says that Bears fans have been saying there's been holding calls missed.
Oh, boo-hoo.
As I'm looking at Twitter right now, there's a great Twitter account named Football Zebras who he literally put up a clip of the last play and says, "Oh, look at that, you don't know what holding is." Which tells me that no, there isn't. There is no holding on that play. If you look at it, actually, Allegretti laid the living hell out of somebody.
I do want to know what Andrew Wiley was thinking when he decided that he was going to take the fucking fall on that head slappy. What the hell was he thinking?
He was trying to get a 15-yard penalty. Good for him for trying.
I mean, I guess so. That was like Peter Sellers in some old
that was almost as bad. That was almost as bad as soccer flops right there.
That's going to say he's been watching too much English Premier League, hasn't he? That's what that is.
I guess so. I mean, it was you got to give it to the other guy for giving him the slap in the face, but really, you have to leave the game for a play, and we're already down. All right, Scott G wants to know how many fans left the stadium after the Bears scored.
And I mean, look.
Anybody who leaves the game before the clock are fucking losers.
We can get Keith on here right now. How many times he saw your seat empty?
We are laughing at you, sir.
They're losers. They're losers.
I can tell you this, Scott. It was more people than living your entire state. So anyway, but yeah, Jesse, that was fabulous.
Football Zebras, Yam is the account. Football Zebras.
Oh, Football Zebras. Yeah, I don't know what the hell Scott's talking about. Zebra.
Burrows, back me up here. It's a zebra.
Honestly, what the fuck is a zebra?
A zebra is that animal with black and white stripes.
It's a zebra.
I'm just
not a zebra.
A zebra crossing.
A zebra. You know what a zebra is? A zebra is the name of the alien in a bad 1950s science fiction flick. I am Zebra from planet Nebulon, and I hit you with this disintegration ray. And that's all there is to it. All right, so I think we've run out of things to talk about by going down that road. But, okay, so we've got – I still haven't given my man of the match. Scott, have you given your man of the match?
Yeah, I would say Johnny Newton or Bobby Wagner. Both of them were amazing. I'd probably say Johnny Newton, to be fair.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Terry McLaurin for me because of the you ain't shit call. And it turned out to be true. The dude ain't shit. So what I'm going to do now, go ahead, Max.
Quick question. Scott, which one of you two runs the 1 Point Safety Show podcast Twitter account? Is that Scouse?
Scouse, normally, yeah.
Scouse tweeted that he was running around his living room for 10 minutes. Can you imagine the poor damage to that floor?
Man, we could win the Super Bowl and that boy wouldn't run around his fucking living room for 10 minutes.
Leave my man alone. I leave him alone.
He got halfway around the room.
He rolled around in his wheelie chair, in his fucking computer chair around. Run around shit.
Run around for 10 minutes.
I'll get the other 5 minutes later. Right.
Fucking hell, bro. I can't run for 5 minutes, bro. Fuck off, bro.
So,
bro.
In his press
Fuck off,
conference,
bro. 10 minutes.
literally a minute ago, Noah Brown said that it's the planned play on the Hail Mary for Zach Ertz to go up and tip it backwards, and he'll be there.
The fuck?
And with that,
Jesse, was that you?
And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this is a serious football show. Because I think that's the best way to describe what the fuck that the Bears just did. They
I'm fucking tired.
I mean, hey, best start in 16 years, you guys.
There you go. Got a party hardy.
Yeah.
6-2. All right, so we will be back tomorrow evening at 5:30 for the Bleding Burgundy Podcast with Max, myself, Jesse, and Scott, if he is able to, without his wife yelling at him and saying you're on holiday. We'll find out. Scott will say to us, I'm not going to, it's way too late, like right now. What time is it in Turkey right now, Scott?
It is 3:10 in the morning.
3 in the morning. There's no way I'm going to join you, mates. No, not after this game. It's going to be 2:00 in the morning.
I could not join you after that.
I know.
I mean, he walked 3 miles to the bar.
I did, you're right, yeah.
He's walked 3 miles to the bar, and then the show's going to end. He's gonna be
Is
like,
the beer gone, Scott?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that went at the bar.
All right, so the Bleding Burgundy Podcast tomorrow at 5:30. This is the Bunker tomorrow at 4:00.
Yeah, 4:00. If I'm allowed back in my house to get access to my laptop and my microphone, because
I think you'll be allowed.
I'm not even kidding you. She's just poked her head around the door now, put 2 fingers up at me, and slammed it. I haven't even got a key. I am actually sleeping in my car.
I think you'll be all right if you can just invoke Jaden Daniels. All right, they'll let you right.
I'm sleeping in my car. I start work in 5 hours.
All right. Well, okay. I'll tell you what.
Burrows,
Depending on whether Burrows is allowed
shop
out of his car, the Bunker should be tomorrow afternoon at 4:00, followed by the Bleding Burgundy Podcast at 5:30, and the 1 Point Safety Show. Are you guys on this week?
Thursday. We're on Thursday, yeah.
Thursday at 3 p.m. So, hey, everybody, that was a great victory. I'm glad everybody enjoyed it. I hope you did like I did, because, man, I haven't seen one like that in a goddamn long time, and that was a lot of fun. And I must say, it's always interesting at halftime when Jesse decides to put up a voice message on our fucking WhatsApp chest, and he's taking a piss. And it's like,
we're in the shower.
It's like, dude.
Sorry, I'm just eating asparagus. What?
Oh, I'm watching highlights of fucking Terry McLaurin catching a 62-yard bomb or whatever that was. All right, I'm going to go get all the stats and get all myself together. I'm having too much fun for this evening to end, but it's going.
Well, I'm going to go see you tomorrow. I'm going to go get in the air raid shelter because it looks like I'm in Tehran. But
you do. You do. Scott takes us out on his deck and shows us, here's my view at night here in Turkey, and it looks like, what's his name? Richard.
Scott takes us out on his what?
What's his name? Richard something from NBC is always popping up there. Scott, what you need is a vest with a couple of cargo pockets.
With press written on it.
The rockets are coming down immediately right behind me. You can see. And you got to do one of those.
with press stamped across the front, yeah.
Right, and a helmet. One of those big-ass helmets. All right, so anyway, I think we're into the silliness part of this of the episode.
Yeah.
So, we're punch drunk and happy. Go Commanders. We are 6-2, heading for the fucking divisional championship. And fuck the Philadelphia Eagles, and fuck the New York Giants, and fuck the Dallas Cowboys, and more importantly, fuck the Chicago Bears, and all their fucking loudmouth fans. You all boys can just shut the fuck up and sit the fuck back.
Boom.
That's enough for us. See you next time.